So as you can see, a promising TV show canceled. I don't think it was very promising, but the TV show that they're referring to is Boosted, which was under the G4TV banner. It's the show that Frosk went on that crazy lunatic rant that she went on when it comes to G4TV about sexism and gaming and all that other weird stuff that she was saying. I'll actually play the clip in 1 second, because I think a lot of people probably have forgotten about what she said and how weird the stuff that she was saying was, and honestly, how dangerous of a narrative that she's trying to spread. It's very dangerous, the things that she was saying, and I could easily refute every single statement that she made, and I guarantee you, if I were to do that, if she were to get on a discussion with me or anyone else who can think logically for themselves and actually articulate themselves, she would just respond with ad hominem attacks. There's no question about it. She wouldn't be able to refute my points or anyone else's points when it comes to refuting hers. She would only respond with ad hominem attacks because that's how those people operate. That's how those virtue signalers operate. They only say things that sound good. They don't actually have anything to back it up. They know whenever they say stuff like that, they just know that it sounds good to the public. They know it sounds good to the people on Reddit. And they know it sounds good to everyone else in their echo chamber, but it doesn't actually make any sense. They're not actually spreading a narrative that's going to improve the world. It only improves how they look to that certain group of people in that little echo chamber. But G4TV is also becoming very desperate when it comes to the content they're putting out on their channel. This is from the Zach's YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed to him, he puts a lot of clips out there like this that kind of just expose certain channels for doing certain things. And in this case, it's G4TV being very hypocritical. If you don't remember that crazy rant that Frosk went on when it comes to that Boosted show that is now canceled, by the way, by G4TV, if you don't remember that rant, she went on to talk about how she doesn't like the, I guess, objectification of people like Olivia Munn and the other host on G4TV, the other host that used to be previous to her, because no one really finds her that attractive. No one wants to objectify her because why would you? She's a disgusting looking person. But she also takes offense to the objectification of the previous hosts. I think that it's just jealousy coming out, but she wants to say that Olivia Munn doesn't exist to just look nice on the eyes for you, and all these other hosts don't just exist to look nice on the eyes for you. And yet G4TV agrees with her, praises her. Everyone's clapping, as you can see in this thumbnail right here on the right. Everyone's clapping for her, saying how bold and noble she was for saying that stuff. And then they bring on Amaranth in a bikini. Someone who literally exists to look nice on the eyes for you. Amaranth would not exist if it wasn't for looking nice on the eyes for you. She doesn't have a personality. She's not funny. No one cares about anything that comes out of her mouth. They only care about what she looks like. So they bring on someone who exists, who is rich because she looks nice on the eyes for people. She doesn't look that nice on the eyes for me, but a lot of people out there, for whatever reason, find her attractive. So G4TV directly contradicts themselves after agreeing with Frosk. And this weird statement, this weird rant that she went on, apparently it started off about sexism and gaming. Like, look at this creature. Disgusting human being. By the way, this is her rant, takes on treatment of women in gaming. So sexism and gaming, 4.4K likes to 40,000 dislikes. I think this definitely played a part in the cancellation of the show that Frosk was on, and the G4TV show that Frosk was on. There's no doubt about it. Let's take a listen.
Online multiplayer experience versus the solo player one, but I actually want to talk about something so much more important than Red.
So the weirdest part about this is she started off talking about Red Dead Redemption, and then she ran, like, it was supposed to be a Red Dead Redemption review, and she randomly just went into a rant about sexism and gaming, and it doesn't even last for gaming that long. Like, she doesn't even talk about gaming that long. She just goes on to talk about sexism in the world in general. It's so weird.
Dead Online, sexism in gaming. In joining G4,
why are you? What did she say that's clapworthy? She just said the word sexism in gaming. Hey guys, sexism in gaming. Please give me a round of applause now. Like, it's the weirdest shit. And then they cancel the show. They cancel the show. They clap for her. They praise her. G4TV says they stand with Frosk and all this stuff, and they cancel her show.
This is not where I thought we were going, but I'm here.
I had no idea.
I'm listening. Yeah.
In joining G4, I was ecstatic to be part of something that I grew up watching as a child. But every time G4 is brought up in various channels, even in this YouTube channel, we have the chat in front of us. I can see you. Without a doubt, there will be backlash because I'm not as bangable as the previous hosts. It's somehow...
Talk to him, Frosk!
It has somehow been expected that you can talk about how much you jerked off to women as a compliment. It's not a compliment.
Who says that? I've never, like, I've never seen that, man. I've only seen it in Twitch chat when it comes to Amaranth's chat or when it comes to anyone else's chat. And I mean, I guess it's because I don't really hang out in those spaces often at all, because I see no value in going there, but I don't see that ever. And if you do that, that is pretty weird. I won't lie. That's really weird. But where is she pulling this from? She must have seen it one time and she's like, yep, that's what I'm going to stick to. That's what I'm going to cling on right there. That's it right there. It's so weird that she's even bringing that up, because I think it's such a small minority of people that are stupid enough, that are weird enough to say something like that.
Weird.
It's dehumanizing and it's weird. Women do not exist to be nice on the eyes for you. Morgan Webb, Olivia Munn did not exist to be nice on the eyes for you.
Is that so? What is this for then? What is this for? It's crazy how they pull it, like the title says, complete 180. They not only fire Frosk, or not, I don't know if she's completely fired. I don't know if she's involved in G4TV in other ways, but they canceled this show, the show that she was most involved in. And then they bring Amaranth on in the same week. Or might have been the same exact day. So they praise her for going on this weird rant about sexism in gaming, about how Olivia Munn and Morgan Webb didn't exist to look nice on the eyes for you. Then they get rid of Frosk and bring on Amaranth.
Hey, she cooking, y'all.
And that's just obvious sexism. You don't need to explicitly objectify women or declare that you hate women to be sexist. Just go ahead and check out Thorne's latest meltdown on Twitter for some spark notes. Now, here at XPlay, our review.
By the way, the rant that Thorne went on, whatever Thorne said in that tweet, I believe it was a tweet and a video, he was spot on with everything. What he was saying is, he was talking about how female gaming, like the female gaming leagues, which I'm not going to go too deep on this because I'm sure a lot of you don't even care. But when it comes to female gaming leagues, they are inherently sexist because they don't allow men. There is nothing in the male leagues that say they don't allow women. Therefore, the female leagues are sexist because they don't allow a certain sex into their leagues. The male leagues are not sexist because they allow everyone into their leagues. You just have to be good enough. If you really think that they would deny one of the best players in the world simply because they're female, then you're stupid. They would deny sponsorships. They would deny championships, because if you win with the first female player, like if a first female player were to win one of these larger championships, a major or whatever it is, that would be so much free publicity. So you're really stupid if you think that they would deny one of the best players in the world simply because of the body parts that they have. That's really dumb.
Reviews are written and produced by a team of people. There are too many games for one person to shoulder the burden. So we divide and conquer. And when we use language like we or I, that's the reviewer. That's coming from the mouth and experience of the reviewer reading that review. And that's not to say that Gerard, TBH, Adam, or myself don't contribute to the reviews. We absolutely do. But it'll always be in varying degrees and take a whole team behind us. That's why we're XPlay and not Adam Play. We have done the experiment and controlled for the...
Okay, we've all memed this guy about how he's clapping right here. The guy looks retarded, man.
We have done the experiment and controlled for the variable.
Hold on, one more time in slow-mo, I love this. I love this clip so much.
Control the experiment and controlled for the...
Jesus, man. Also, she's straight up admitting that they don't do their own reviews whenever they're speaking on camera on this boosted show. They're not doing their own reviews. Someone writes those reviews for them, and you know, we've exposed them for that in the past as well. But one last thing that I wanted to mention is that we all thought that they were viewbotting on Twitch whenever the numbers were going crazy on Twitch. Apparently they were getting 30,000 concurrent viewers on Twitch because that many people like to watch Dungeons and Dragons. And you know, I don't knock you if you want to watch that, but I just can't imagine 30,000 people want to watch that live. People play Dungeons and Dragons, especially creatures that look like this play Dungeons and Dragons. That's not for me. Maybe if it was Olivia Munn, people would want to watch, but I can't look at this thing for more than 5 minutes at a time. Apparently they were getting 30,000 concurrent. And then right after, a couple months after, whatever it is, they end up canceling the show. I would assume because of the viewership, because they went on to praise everything that Frost said. I think the only reason why they would cancel the show is because of the dwindling viewership. And I think that the dwindling viewership definitely has something to do with the stuff that Frost said. But let me know what you guys think in the comments about this whole situation. What do you think about G4TV canceling Frost's show, Boosted, and also bringing on Amaranth at the same time after Frost went on that rant saying that, you know, women don't exist to look nice on the eyes for you and all that other stuff. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about the whole situation. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. If you want to follow me on Twitter, the link to that will be in the description as well. Thank you for watching the video, and I hope to see you in the next one.